I'm going to do a past, present and future reading on Tunbridge Wells, Royal Tunbridge Wells in Kent, England. It's a bit of a blustery and rainy day, so I've tucked myself amongst these ancient rocks that were underneath a prehistoric lake. So this is in the Tunbridge Wells Heath. Hopefully you can hear me because it is a little bit blustery. We'll see how we go with the sound quality. So I've got my crystals here to do a past, present and future reading. So we're going to start with the past. So I'm getting a strong sense that this area was quite sacred for the pagan people. They travelled quite some distance to get here. It was almost like a pilgrimage. They instinctively knew about the healing waters here. And it wasn't just the spring that was found in the 1600s in town. There were quite a few places that had access to the water that's got the healing qualities. So the pagan people knew this, and there were little places around where they dug for the water. They were driven off quite late in the Roman period, and their practices died out. They did hide their practices for some time, but it's almost like over a couple of generations the practices died out because the younger people weren't willing to take it on. Alright, so currently this is a fairly safe town. There's not much crime here. I'm getting the people, there's a kind of nonchalance here. The people are mainly at peace. I think they're quite insulated from the outside world, apart from those who probably commute to and from larger centres. There's not much grumbling, there's not that much dissatisfaction. It seems to come from outside. So what's happening outside is impacting the thoughts and feelings of the inside. So it's not really that they're dissatisfied with their lives here, it's just an overall grumbling that people throughout the country are having at the moment, possibly with the cost of living. There's something about animals. Something about animals here, and I can't quite grasp what it is. I notice that people do have a lot of animals, and there's a lot of wildlife, but there's something particular about animals presently. I'm not sure if someone's going around trapping animals or trying to poison animals, but maybe there's a controlling of some type of species. But there's something strong about animals and not giving animals the rights that they should have, or the right of way where they should have it. That's all I'm getting on that one. So we'll go to the future. Okay. So in the future, this continues to be quite a strong tourist destination. I feel that some people might be priced out of the area as some property prices will continue to grow, particularly close to the city centre. People might move out further into the countryside, and also the countryside will become more urban. There are still pockets of undisturbed land that will remain undisturbed for another couple of 100 years. In the future, at some point there might be some expansion into little areas of this protected land, but for different reasons. So it's not for industry or housing. It's more for, I think, people maybe developing communes, or they want land where they can grow things. So it's more of a peaceful type of development that's more nurturing to the land. Well, that's all I have for you today on Royal Tunbridge Wells. I'll see you in my next video.